Hey YouTube, thanks for tuning in to another video. Today I thought I'd let you know what my intentions were with my channel and as to why I started YouTube in 2020, and I've combined that with my first month on YouTube as a review, and I thought it'd just be a great video to hopefully look back on in a year's time and say, Adam, this is where it started, and this is where it all began. Hopefully it was a success and it wasn't an epic fail, but only time will tell as to where it is. I mean, I'm just a beginner. I don't know too much about YouTube apart from the odd bit of research that I did beforehand, but we've got to start somewhere, and hopefully this is a new beginning. So if you guys haven't done this already, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, hit the notification bell, and it just helps with the YouTube algorithm, and it helps the video get shared across YouTube, and that's all helped by you guys from just clicking that like button. So what was the benefit of starting YouTube? So I think the key thing here is that you've just got to deliver great quality content, and that's not just through pure video pure video quality. It's mainly about the content and what you deliver. Is it entertaining? Is it solving a problem? And the second point is getting drawn in here is not just selling a dream on something. It's about being realistic as well as to what you're doing. Can what you're trying to inform the viewers what you're doing, is that achievable? And I think there's a lot of content on YouTube. I feel like, especially with like drop shipping or Amazon FBA, they make it sound so easy, and that's not realistic as to what can be achieved. And I think you've just really got to be yourself, and if you be yourself and you can help someone do something that can be achieved, then people are going to start coming back. It's not about being great for that first video and then get them sold into a course or something. It's just about constantly delivering on what you expect from the video. So whether that's just pure entertainment or whether you're constantly trying to help people save money, like I am. I'm not a financial guru or financial expert or advisor. I'm literally just have some everyday tips I know people can save some money on. But also I have a love of technology, and that's why I'm trying to be myself and portray that to you guys, and to help you make those decisions when you come to them things by just giving you some good information in the background. Hopefully, that starts to pick up, and when it does start to pick up, we can look at YouTube monetization. If you're a beginner like me and you're wondering what that is that you can get paid for how many views that you have on YouTube. Now, there's sort of a general rule that for every 1,000 views that you get paid like between $3 and $8 per 1,000 views on YouTube. So that is, it seems quite a small sum, but when you get around, a few 10,000, for example, and if you're getting $8, that's, that could be $80. And you think that you're doing one video, you're not just doing that one video, you're going to be doing multiple videos in a month, and that all adds up. So that is a benefit of starting YouTube, and I'll be silly to tell you that it's not a goal of mine, and you'll see that in my targets, but I'm not going to get there without delivering great quality content, and that's going to take time, especially from a beginner, as to get the right rhythm, the right content. But it's all work in progress, and it's going in the right direction. And you've got sponsorships. I mean, it's easy to pick something that's not relevant and just to, get all the money, quick fix, and just send it out to audience and recommend it. But that's not the right way to go about it. It's got to be relevant to whoever your audience is for, just so you don't put them off. I won't want to start selling something and say it's great and then it's not, and then you guys just don't trust me. It's all about trust, and it's got to be a good fit. So if it's something technology based, like if it's PlayStation related, hey, I'm going to be all over that, but you just don't know what it's going to be. But that's going to be way in a distant future as to what that could be. So that leads me to the last point, which is the process and the journey. I've realized over time that it's not the end goal that you always enjoy. It's where it began. You've got to think of where the core bit is, and that's where it all begins. Everyone likes an underdog, and that underdog always has a story to begin with, and this is the start of that story. And I've just got to enjoy it. If I'm not going to enjoy this, then I'm not going to be wanting to do videos. So it's all about the process and the journey, and that's going to be a great reason to do it, because it becomes a great hobby to have. You know, content has to, you know, it's, you're not going to go find the content will come to you, and some occasions anyway, such as one of the Hoover video. You know, it's not a goal of mine to do a video about Hoovers, but it's technology based and it cropped up. I thought it was relevant, and you just go with it. You know, got to enjoy the moment. So why in 2020 would you want to start a YouTube channel? Now, a common misconception is that, you know, people are already famous on there, you're never going to make it. You're never going to make it. Now, when you've watched as much YouTube as what I have, you've seen people that are nowhere and they're just beginning, like I am now, and suddenly, you know, you've got a few thousand followers, and that's, you know, exactly, that's a great place to be in. If you've got a few thousand, you know, subscribers, you know, you've obviously worked hard for that you've not been given that. You've worked hard to get those followers, and especially when it's such good engaging content, you know, you can't help but go back to it, and that is absolutely where I'd like to be. The first bullet point about the current climate doesn't need explaining, but what it actually does is it links into the second point of video content. What I mean by video content is the current climate has literally, you know, cut the whole video based industry in half. You've got, you know, films and TV series, soap operas that can't continue filming because of the current rules that are in place. So people have now watched what they want to watch on TV, and they're starting to pick up content elsewhere, such as YouTube, TikTok, you know, social media, individual content creators that can still record in a way that doesn't, you know, that is within the rules. They begin to get a bit of a loyal following because, again, people like this underdog story, and if it's what they want, and, you know, it's not all about high quality production, it's about, you know, delivering the outcome and what the person wants from that video. If you can find your niche that you're looking for, then you're in a really great place, in a happy place really, of being able to record something that you enjoy and making someone else happy by it. And that's sort of where 2020 fits in, is that people are now starting to look for their little niche within YouTube or TikTok or Facebook, whatever platform they're on. And now's a great time to fit in there, because even though there are, you know, high profile individuals on YouTube and whatnot, there's still going to be a place for you if you do it constantly, posting videos. You know, you're going to pick up the crumbs, but the crumbs add up, you know what I mean? So before you know it, over time, you will have a loyal fan base. So it's just all about time, consistency, great quality content. Procrastination, and always a good place to start. So I looked at it, I could see what was happening in the current climate and how people were converting to watching videos on their phones and watching it online. You could see it, you could hear it, it was happening. And I knew it was a great time to start, but I just didn't want to do it. That's the honest answer. It's just the procrastination. It's the whole thought process of thinking you're going to fail. And the only way I was going to fail after a few months is if I didn't start it, I didn't try. And there's never a great time to start. You've just got to start. And I came across some sort of motivational image on Instagram, and it was great. It was, your first video will always be your worst video. And it's absolutely right. My first video was horrific, and it was so horrific, I didn't post it. I actually went onto a second video and a second topic, and by the time I'd finished that, I realised how good the second video was, and actually went back to the first video and then redid the first video, and it was so much better. And that was all from the confidence and the process that went in. And I always remember that seeing that first image, and it stuck in my head ever since. And that's because there's never a great time to start. You've just got to start, and if you don't start, you failed from right at the start. So, you know, you've got to start it, and you've got to stick with it and see where it takes you. You just got to, again, enjoy the moment, enjoy the process. And that leads me to the final point, the hobby. It's just a great way to kill some time. If I'm doing something I enjoy, recording it, helping someone, I can go to sleep, have greater satisfaction that I've helped someone, and maybe in the future when it's monetized as well, I've helped someone and I've gained some money from it that I can put back into the channel, or just to spend it on myself and just to enjoy it, and that all from a hobby. Being able to do something else that I can enjoy and get potentially paid for it and help other people, what more could you want? So what targets do I have? So 100 subscribers by Christmas. I have 10 now, so I've got to get another 90 in about 3 months. So you're looking at about 12 videos. I mean, you're looking at about 9 subscribers per video. That's not going to be really, achievable in that respect. It's probably going to come from a couple of good videos maybe, and I've got half a year's worth of content all lined up, ready in advance. And if I can get it in the right place, right time, we'll just see where it goes. If I don't get to 100 and I get 80, that is still a strong showing. I mean, I've started from 0, from nothing, and to get it to 80 would be I'll be over the moon by that. And if I don't set the target, I don't have that expectation, it's going to drive me forward. So having 100, if I achieve that, I'll be fist pumping in the next video, or the one at Christmas time anyway. Have 1,000+ video views on multiple videos. At the moment, I've got one that's over 100. The rest of them about 40 views at the moment. So it's not a massive amount, but I need to generate a bit more views. And I think the sweet spots are going to be in that 1,000, 2,000, 3,000. And it might be from the content is not as great quality as it needs to be. But I know that will get better with time. I'm just going to keep grinding these videos out and maybe just have a bit more thought process in the back, but the more I do, the better it's going to be, the more of a sequence and a structure I can get put in place. Finally, 1,000 TikTok views and 200 Instagram followers. I do have an Instagram account and a TikTok account. I'll put the link in the description. Go give them a follow just to give me a head start. But otherwise, TikTok is absolutely booming at the moment, so I know I need to get onto that movement, and if I can filter that traffic from there into YouTube, that could really help towards my other goals of 100 subscribers and multiple 1+ video views on certain videos. So I need to engage more in them. Instagram, I've posted a couple of times in there, literally twice, maybe 3 I think it might have been, but nothing major. I think that's got like 15 followers on there. It's not going to have a significant impact to what I've got, but I know I need to start getting involved in that community and start engaging with people that are in my audience are engaging with when it comes to technology and just helping people save money. So I've got to try find where my audience is socializing and start engaging with them to draw that attention across to my account and my YouTube channel. So there we have it. There's my target. So now let's move on to where I am after the first month. So here you'll see that I've set it from the 10th of August to the 9th of September, and that's because that was when I posted the first video over here, the 10th. As you can see here, the 10th of August was my first video, which was 12 essential tips to get cheaper car insurance in the UK. Obviously a month being the 9th of September there. So in between that time I've had 190 views in total, 6.4 hours worth of viewing time, 9 subscribers. Now I'm hoping, really hoping, in the next video or next year I can look back and think 190 views in a month, that's what I'd get in an hour. I'd really love to say that. In reality, I know that's not going to be the case, but you got to start, haven't you? And I'm hoping I'll look back and think it was all worth it in the end. That's what I'm really hoping. And if we look into here in a bit more detail, top videos in this period, average views 120. I'm not quite sure why this has gone like that. It's not showing my actual photo in there. 34 here, 29 and 7 over here. I noticed this one has blew up a bit more since then, but in between that period, 120 views, and that's my first video. It seems to have been the most successful. I've also got over here a different, again it's all customized to the same period. We can see a bit more where the actual traffic source is coming from. External got traffic from websites and apps. I'm not quite sure where that came from. Maybe Instagram, I'm not quite sure. Or I did share it a couple of times between some close friends, so it probably came from that, from Facebook Messenger and WhatsApp. So I've not shared it amongst who I know with in total on Facebook, etc., just through some close friends so far. YouTube search is only 10%, so I've paid a particular attention to tags for my research as to how to get more traffic. And you don't see it in this video, but on my most recent video about the Hoover, the Shark Hoover, that's got around 50% of its views now is from YouTube search. So what I have done has been a massive impact. It's just not reflected in this yet. And it's all a learning process. We all start somewhere, and I'm getting there, and I know that I need to get more traffic externally as well through social media channels such as TikTok and Instagram, and through YouTube search directly. So if I build up on both angles, I can't go wrong. But this is what it looks like after month 1. So this is what it currently stands at. I don't think I've got anything more to show you. Got 10 subscribers at the moment. It's actually 9 in the period though, and again, I didn't share it amongst too many friends. I think maybe half of them may be friends, and another half it's just from people watching it. So if you are a subscriber and you're watching it, thanks so much for subscribing. You're part of the journey. I couldn't do these videos without you guys. So keep liking the videos, encourage your friends and your family to watch them if they think that they're relevant. Don't tell them to watch it if it's not going to be relevant, but do share it if you think it could help them in some way or form, whether it's their car insurance, home insurance, they're buying a Hoover, for example, you never know. Or if you've got something that I think I could review, and let me know, and I'll see what I can do. And that's it really. So if you haven't done so, subscribe, hit the like button, hit the share button, and thanks for watching. I'll see you in the next video.